What's good? What's hood with it, man? YouTube. Welcome back to another reaction video, gang. For this one, we're gonna be reacting to a mistake Deshae Frost might have made that potentially might send him brink on a downfall, right? So we're gonna be reacting to Poetic Flacco. If y'all haven't, I'll leave a link of the video in the description. Y'all can check out his YouTube right here. Poetic Flacco. Caption is Deshae career might be over after this leaked video. Let's see what it's about. I'll give my 2 cents in.
After today, Deshae Frost is absolutely cooked. I don't see his career ever going back to being what it was or him ever achieving what he wants to achieve. I think Deshae Frost is officially canceled. Now, we've said this
Is it that
before,
bad?
especially after that Walmart incident.
I'm not gonna lie, look good on some real. Like,
Say, wait. Before we really watch it, I just want to read the caption because I never seen it before. Say, it wasn't sexual harassment. He didn't touch anyway. Plus, had nothing to do with
right now.
whatever.
With your mom? Oh, I'm so sorry. But can I get your number? Get some food? No? Like, get some food? Like, why about it? No, you're not. Like, bro, you look good as right now, though. No?
Bro, I don't know if it's just me or select few niggas, gang, but if y'all watch my content, bro, I'll tell y'all this. I post lifestyle content, right? And I post my L's. I don't really care. I have the mentality that if I approach 10 girls, I have 9 or 10 numbers. Easy. If I have one that's not a success, I don't count it as a loss, but I just count it as it is what it is. You feel me? But one thing I ain't gonna do is let me tell you niggas something. Once you approach a girl and you just already assess the vibe that she ain't interested, it's better you do yourself a favor and save your time, energy, and the embarrassment, and you cut the conversation. Any loophole you find to end the conversation, keep it pushing. I promise you. Like, what y'all need to understand is once somebody interested, they don't make it complicated for you to go ahead and get to know them and get the information and keep it pushing. You don't have to do the most, bro. Gang, I swear to God.
All right,
And I be stuttering and shit. That's just me. Oh, he's still
I
following?
can't, bro. I'm doing
Just show her the picture, girl.
How much you just said?
She ain't even answer.
Who? One that's right here? For her number? No. You said more than that. You look so good out right now. Bro, we screaming, bro. I'm saying, bro. Like, I'm saying.
Oh, wait.
Like, I'm saying, though, bro. Like,
That's a prank.
You just prank like
you can't be pranking with people like that. That's disrespectful.
But I'm saying if she
Some
would
people
have
don't take that.
nah, that's cool. She would have said that. I would have respected her.
Mom.
I feel that.
Oh, that's your brother?
That was the moment where everybody said, yeah, Deshae, we done with you, bro. Like, you is going too far. Walking up to a random woman in front of her mom and, like, saying that to her is crazy. But then rumors began to surface that the girl was underage. Coming to find out that wasn't true, but that added to the cancellation of Deshae.
Right.
Now, people forgot about it once Deshae came out and apologized.
Now, let me say this to the girl. I don't know your name or I don't know anything, but I'm deeply sorry for how that went about, and even me just saying that, I definitely shouldn't have said that to you. Definitely. And
I ain't gonna lie. One thing I don't like about Deshae, and I'll be honest, is the nigga just too explicit. One thing I hate is a person that just it's like they wear their sexual deviances on their forehead. You feel me? Like, he just too explicit.
I just feel like, especially you being on the phone with your mom, and I just knowing how people, sometimes some pranks can be taken too far and like that, but I just, I didn't think much of it.
But I'll be real, there ain't no apologizing for what he did today, man. I don't see how he talks his way out of this situation, bruh. This entire situation actually stems from a reality show that Deshae Frost did a couple of years ago, where he brought a bunch of girls on this show and they were there to compete for his love. These shows are almost never a good idea for the man. Think about it for a second. Has there ever been a man who did a show like this and didn't leave with accusations? Think about it for a second, bruh. The Game did it. He left with accusations. We've seen how that played out. Now Deshae Frost, Flavor Flav had accusations. Like the rock star Brett, I think he did one. He had accusations. This one girl in particular and Deshae had like a tumultuous relationship, and they were bickering the entire time she was on the show. Her name is Deja. Deja was eventually kicked off the show, but when she got kicked off the show, she did a live stream where she broke down that the reason why she got kicked off the show and the reason why her and Deshae was arguing as much as they argued, and they had one particular scene where things got really heated, was because Deshae wanted to sleep with her and she didn't want to sleep with Deshae.
I was just like, you know, like, I didn't want to, like, give him weird vibes. So I just like, okay, cool. Like, I'll be there. Never came. Then we go on a boat. When we go on a boat, I want to have sex straight up. Boat is boat. Tomorrow I want to have sex with you. Da, 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 blah, blah, blah. So when he told me that, I go to the other girls and I'm like, yeah, he's going to try to have sex with me. I'm not really with that. So we all came up with a plan. Well, not we all. Me, Sin, and Riley, we all came up with a plan that whenever he tried to pull me downstairs, they're going to be like, no, we're talking about something. Like, we're having a serious, like, girls talk. And that's what happened. He caught on that we all came up with that plan, and he got angry. And then if y'all peep in the video... I probably told him. Nah, no, because they was with me. But if y'all peep in the video, I'm like, don't do that on camera, don't do that on camera. Because he basically tried to say that I said he was trying to rape me. I never said that. He wasn't trying to rape me. I'm not going to put that on nobody. But you was trying to... I said, no, I did not want to... Simple, thank you. Simple as that. Like, so... Anyway, y'all, that's what happened, bro. He got mad because I told the other girls he was trying to have sex, and I came up with a plan that I didn't want to have sex. Like, no, I didn't...
Bro, y'all really think these niggas like that outside of the content? Because the more you, like, I ain't gonna lie, it's like the more you start to really see these people's character, you start to realize the flaw in their character, you feel me? Especially when it ain't around, I mean, especially when it's with somebody that, like, ain't going for it. You start to see the flaw in their character.
I'm here for that. I didn't come here for that, boy.
It was the Deshae show, and he controlled the entire editing and what came out and what didn't come out. But his editor leaked a clip from the argument on the boat that she's referring to, and that clip is absolutely horrific. But because Deshae controlled the editing, that clip never made it into the show. We'll get to the footage that got him canceled shortly. But when you go back and you watch the show, you realize this girl was not lying. She was telling the truth 100%. Because when I watch it back, I realized Deshae was being pushy. Now, he was trying to do it in a slick way so the cameras don't catch it. But he was being put, he even walked up and threw a water bottle at her because she wouldn't come over and go to his room on the boat. Because her and a group of girls have already came up with a plan that whenever Deshae tried to pull her away, they will make up an excuse.
Bro, you...
Excuse.
Gang, you acting like this because the bitch ain't letting you fuck, my nigga? Boy, ain't no... Hey, ma'am, I apologize for calling you out your name, but, you know, gang, you a bitch ass nigga for really doing some shit like this.
Damn. It's too hot for that. Like,
nah, bro really socking with a water bottle.
Wig off. Wig off.
Oh, yeah, he mad.
Don't throw my wig in the ocean. I'll literally kill you if you throw my wig in the ocean.
All right,
Yeah, he mad as shit. Over some pussy.
Don't throw my wig. Don't not throw that girl wig in the ocean.
Who gonna stop me?
What you mean? Try to grab it? Don't throw it. I'm not trying to grab it. Just don't. No, I'm gonna.
Acting like...
Alright, so what y'all talking about?
Dick. Who the fuck?
Come here, bro. I'm talking to you. You can't be talking to me.
Pressing shorty because she
good,
won't
bro.
let him crack.
Take
Yeah.
camera.
I tell y'all, these niggas weird as hell, boy. These niggas weird as a motherfucker, boy. Pressing shorty because she won't let you crack.
I have no idea. Send one to ask.
Fellas, this why you gotta have serious control over your lust. You feel me? You gotta have that self-control. You know what I mean? It's one thing to, like, be aroused and be tempted, but then it's one thing to see the opportunity, and when shorty ain't with it, you have enough control and self-respect to let that shit be what it be. You feel me? You don't trip about it, you don't press her about it, because you know that you can control yourself and your urges. But at the same time, nigga, if she say, hey, let's do it, you a crack. But if she say no, you ain't gonna be on no pressy shit acting like this. Like, you gotta have that control, bro.
Okay, but
We hear her on camera giving him the excuse that she said she was going to give him, which is, hey, the girls wanted to ask me something. That's why I'm not coming to sleep with you. But Deshae, I don't know if bro popped the Viagra, popped the Perga, or there's something to where he's just ready to go. But
Right.
this man is like visibly shaking and upset that this girl wouldn't sleep with him. And I don't, this is weird vibes, man. Now, he even begins to, like, threaten to kick her off the show and begin to just super push because she wouldn't go ahead and sleep with him.
Bro, what I'm not gonna do, I'm not, okay, and I'm not gonna sit downstairs and argue with you.
Down with you, I'm close with you. Make sure you gotta give the words of wisdom. You don't be disrespect me on some weirdo. Wait, still haven't gone into the basement with none of this.
Oh, yeah. Like you. That's your ass.
Heard the nigga pride. That's what it was. You heard the nigga pride. This
Like,
nigga.
what? Look at you, bro. You act like shit don't care. You treat me like shit. That's it, bro. This is sweet and shit. It's cool. That's it, bro.
This nigga look like a T-Rex, man.
That's it. I like this. I'm only this energy. So you chilling? Alright. And why are you here? Do you need to go? Do you need to go home if you're chilling off me then?
I can go home. Like, I can book my flight right
So you
now.
want to go home?
I can book my flight.
So you want to go home? Because, I mean, people here, that's what I'm trying to say.
Bro, I don't give a f about none of that.
Kid?
You're a kid. You think I give a f about that? Don't.
I don't care what you
Okay, I don't care either.
what you got going on.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. The internet let this nigga get away with too much of this derogatory shit. I'll be the realest nigga to say it. He got away with it too much. You feel me? And then when you get away with it so much, and the girls you messing with don't have no self-esteem or no self-respect, really and truly. You feel me? So they let it slide because they just driven off of the materialistic things, the opportunities, the look, the little bit of clout, and it's like a fucking dopamine effect. You feel me? It's like an adrenaline. Now you got one girl that not going with the program that you expected and you so accustomed to it. And when you start to become disrespectful and doing all this extra weird shit and she not going for it because you thinking that's what's gonna make up like bend to what you wanted to do, now he getting more and more like pressy about it. You feel me?
I act like you ungrateful. Huh? I'm talking to you.
Don't grab me.
Alright, you finna go.
I don't care.
I bet.
Look at my hair. Look good.
Hey, go get a mirror.
Amir.
Go get a mirror.
There's 9 other girls on this boat. Deshae could have went and did whatever with those other girls if they were down and they were going. But from what I'm watching, the girls were kind of coming together trying to say, hey, bro, Deshae gonna try to sleep with you? Yeah. So, if the girls are coming together trying to find a way to get you not to be pushy and not to try to sleep with them, that's a problem, right? Because why can't they just express, hey, I don't want to sleep with you, bro, and that be enough for you to chill?
Is that power
now,
dynamic?
Deshae goes over and call apparently a guy called Amir. He's the guy who's apparently gonna book the girl's flight. So he begins to threaten her that he's gonna send her home. When the sending home threats didn't work, Deshae then began to get super pushy and aggressive, and is really uncomfortable to watch on camera.
You don't gotta send me the
Up, I don't even know who you are.
You doing that
Bitch
camera.
ass. Hey, that's some whole
Now,
Hey, that's some whole nigga activity. But let's proceed to watch.
now you.
Shut up.
Y'all can read his lips. He calling her a dumb ass, the B word.
Exactly.
I'm not gonna give him.
Yeah. Like, yeah, you see, and she the one that's mature in the situation to understand if you continue to go back and forth with him, he can use that as the fuel, because that's the fuel he needs to keep going.
And I look great.
I didn't say
I just
nothing.
don't deal like, bro, I'm not.
And that's fine. That don't have nothing to do with us.
I feel that. That's what I'm saying, bro. I'm not.
And he's still pushing.
That shit, no.
Hey, peep vibe, right? Peep game. She killed the conversation. She killed the argument, and he come back to spark the argument again. Pay attention.
But that's y'all.
I swear.
He keep talking
And I
about
didn't even pre-watch this.
This nigga keep trying to no, shut up. I'm talking. This nigga is trying to say. He gonna say to me, "Oh, I brought you here, and what the f? He talking about something. I brought you here, and it's just like you're using me. I say use you for what, nigga? Fuck is you talking about? You dumb? You dumb?
You talking about? Go ahead.
Deshae, stop playing with me.
Shut up.
Bro, you had to get your sister to rumble me for real.
Bro,
For real. For real. Get your sister.
Shut the fuck up.
You shut the up. You shut the
fuck up.
Fuck wrong with you? Nigga lost
Bro,
his
why they don't separate them though?
Don't throw it. I don't give a. Nigga, I'm not not bald head. I'm not your sister, nigga. What is you talking about?
Bet that shit. All right, bet.
Nah, that's
Bet that shit. All right, bet that shit. I swear to God. No, I swear to God. What I'm
like, don't even take it that far. Don't even take it that far on camera. Do not take it that far.
Home tonight. I do not give a bro. What the bet that shit? That's all I needed to hear, bro. Nigga, she's going home ASAP. Next flight, nigga. I swear to God, I don't want no problems with her.
That shit pure entertainment. Like I would.
Gang, but the funny thing is, she stopped. She realized you was trying to egg the shit on. You calling her other name, you disrespecting her. She laughed it off and ooh. She just lay flat, chilling. You went back to spark off the conversation again, and then when you get the reaction that you wanted, and she just flip out on you, now you start doing all this extra shit. Now you throw the motherfucker weave off the boat. It's these type niggas, bro. These is these type of niggas. You gotta be very, very, bro. You gotta be keen, bro. You gotta watch.
No, nigga, that's real. This not no fucking joke.
Deshae.
There was a cut right there when Deshae is now walking off with the security. There was a cut in the video. And the cut that you don't see is Deshae putting his hands on this girl.
Oh, that
Now,
ass.
we would never have access to this footage if it wasn't for Deshae's own editor. Because Deshae and the editor fell out. They had issues. So now the editor is exposing Deshae and claiming he quit and left Deshae because of this particular moment. But this was 2-3 years ago. So you quit and left Deshae and kept this footage to yourself? Man, cut it out, bro.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
Go. Oh, shit. Go.
Yeah. Nah, hell no. Hell no. I'm just come downstairs, bro. This shit too much.
From the video, she didn't hit him first. She didn't hit him prior to him hitting her. If she did hit him, he would have included that footage in that show. But she didn't do any of that. Deshae attacked this woman because she was lashing out verbally and he couldn't take it. Right? She hurt his feelings. That's not cool, bruh.
But he was
And
provoking
I don't care
it,
how you want to strike it, how you want to politic on it. A lot of y'all gonna make excuses. This is not cool. This is not okay. We don't condone this whatsoever. Now, I don't know what Deshae is gonna come back with because, you know, like his entourage have been asked about this. His sister has been asked about this. She told me they were gonna get.
Hold on, I just kind of like want to see the meat and potatoes of this.
They're like about it. So it's unclear what Deshae is on you. The young lady DM'd the editor, like, why did you choose today to post this, right? So she wrote him and says, why did it take 3 years to expose Deshae for hitting me? The editor says, I was scared. Back in Cabo, Deshae's bodyguard was trying to beat me up, and Ashley told me they were gonna get me and F me up bad if they caught me in Los Angeles. I'm sorry I didn't leave it in the original series to begin with. I was ignorant. He hit the other girl. So he's hitting multiple women on his show. He hit the other girl in Cabo with my deodorant first. That's why. This is some sick stuff, man. Now, I know Deshae has made a lot of mistakes in the past and he's been able to bounce back. I don't see Deshae bouncing back from this, man. Because what do you say for this? And I'll be real, I think Twitch about to ban him. She took to her Instagram story to leave some more comments and she says, crazy how I tried to tell y'all years ago I didn't want to have sex with that man, so he got mad and hit me. Not because we were beefing, not because we argued, but because I didn't want to sleep with him and his ego was hurt. And everybody called me a liar. Boo-hoo. I don't feel bad for him or nobody, and I don't need nobody feeling bad for me neither. God will handle him. And she also says, and if I catch anybody in the shade room comments trying to be funny, I will argue with you, so tread lightly. Deshae hasn't responded back yet. The minute he does respond, we'll be covering it. We'll be doing a full deep dive on it.
Yeah.
But as far as I'm concerned, there ain't no...
God damn this fucking mouse. Yeah, that's a bad look. That's a terrible look. Fellas, control your emotions. Don't you ever put your hands on a woman, right? If you got to defend yourself, do what you got to do to defend yourself. But don't be the main aggressor. If you defend yourself, don't use your defense as a tool to be the aggressor. Because I promise you, our strength maxed up to a woman's strength is two different things. No matter if the bitch in the gym working all her life and you don't work out, your strength will still be, well, some of y'all niggas, but most of us, you feel me? You would naturally have more strength than your woman, you feel me? Or any girl you fuck with. But controlling your emotions, gang, from what I see and from what I understand from this, Deshae was the person really provoking the arguments. You feel me? His ego hurt. You done invest money, put money into the whatever. You let it be known that you're trying to crack, but she's still going with the flow, like making you probably think that she want to crack. But her whole idea is she ain't there for that. So I think his ego was hurt off of the fact that he spent money on a flight, do all of this shit, thinking he gonna get the box out of the situation and didn't get it. And his last resort was just arguing with her until they get to that point. But that's just some whole activity. That's just simply if you ask me. But anyway, if you make it to the end of the video, gang, subscribe, like, comment. My socials. Damn, I didn't even put it right here. My socials, y'all gonna see it right there. Tap in with me on social media. Y'all can subscribe to my next channel. Follow me on TikTok, all that cool shit. Send me some video recommendations, and I'll see y'all in the next one, man.